Oh yeah, no, yeah. I've heard that.
See, perfect segue into stream. Nat has heard about Harrison Ford being a dick.
You know who is lovely? The cast of Red Dwarf.
Sean Astin.
And
oh wait.
Now that's just racist.
The guy, the guy that plays Flash Gordon.
Oh, I've heard that before.
He loves meeting his fans.
I'd rather meet the guy that plays the winged, whatever his name is. Gordon's alive. Anyway, perfect segue into D&D. Yes, that's what
yes,
we're doing.
Gordon.
D&D.
Hey, who the fuck's Gordon?
Yes, coming to my hole. Is he a deity?
He's a DD.
A deity.
A deity.
DD these nuts. Anyway, what happened last time? Does anybody remember?
No.
We sat in a cave and had a good conversation, and then fought another giant.
For 2 sessions.
Oh, yeah, true. We murdered a family of murderers, so I don't feel bad about it.
We murdered a family of murderers.
It was very, hillbilly.
Look, you came into their house and enacted...
Well, where else are we going to do it? Outside?
Evil law. You might do. You might knock on their door and go, yo, bro, meet me outside and we'll duke this out. But no, you snuck into his house, you killed his dog, then killed him, and then killed his wife, so...
Was his name John Wick?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It was the John Wick of giants. You also found some kobold friends. You killed a fox. You bagged a evil chwinger. Yeah, a lot of weird shit happened all in this
We did.
one
Where's
cave.
the girl that we're supposed to give a chewinga to? And we're absolutely getting labor on. Bryn Shander.
Bryn Shander.
Bryn Shander. Which was at one point where you were heading, but you got sidetracked by chasing a cauldron.
True, which we haven't found.
The Shadow Realm.
Yes. You must travel to the Shadow Realm now.
He grew Exodia and then Jan Park Reed.
I hate these Yu-Gi-Oh segues. Anyway,
Okay, pot of greed.
you've got mead. You've got all sorts of stuff actually now. There's a wand. There's a pearl. You've got polar bear meat.
We don't have gold, though, do we?
You don't have much gold.
No.
You could have
There
made
is never much
You
gold.
could have made a shit ton of gold if you sold the cauldron.
Oh, somebody hadn't stolen our cauldron, you know?
Or people could have listened to me when I said just sell it the guy. Don't matter how dodgy he is.
Sorry, what?
Wait. Didn't we come here
No set
tracking
of
the
situation
cauldron?
is gonna get me to listen to a woman. Much less Nat.
Wow.
Sorry guys, the Duck and Raven
I
is now
feel sorry for you.
cancelled.
I felt your pain, Nat. Don't worry.
Moving swiftly
Overreacting, you stupid Swedish cow!
on.
What?
Sweden is now cancelling us as well. Anyway.
Now that's just
And I'm
racist.
just gonna glue my nail back on them.
Okay. Sounds fun. The glorious leader's obviously not leading at the moment, so what are the rest of the party doing now that you've...
That's true. Where is the glorious leader?
Obviously he doesn't want to lead anymore.
He's been usurped by Shan.
Hey, Shan.
Do the
You're
leader
in charge now. Guys, I don't
My
think
God,
Shan
we're
is-
gonna make
Oh.
so many friends.
That is your one mission, to make friends.
You're not the boss of me now.
Since no one else is saying anything, I was like, oh yes, grab the barrels and let's go. We've done all we can do in this cave by murdering these poor people. Best bring the sheep and goats as well.
I don't believe she would refer to them as poor people. We have proof that they were murderers.
Yes, these poor, murderous people.
Ah, yes. I can buy that one.
Pete, tell me why Pete's just making funny noises in the kitchen.
I have no idea.
Is that not a standard?
Has he actually turned into Grimleg now?
And now he's just going woo in the kitchen on his own.
Finally snapped them.
Happiness incarnate.
Wait, he wasn't already?
No, apparently he was legally sane before.
What?
No, not you. Talking to Black Shark. Black Shark was chasing other fish.
What?
Oh, fish tanks.
There was a shark chasing other sharks.
Okay.
Yeah. He was chasing my minnows.
Did you scoop them up?
No.
This is just rude.
Shark fins.
He was chasing all my cameos.
Meat, motherfuckers.
Is this some kind of meat ritual?
Meat,
sacrificed by axe beaks.
The Latin music starts.
Just summoning a horde of axe beaks.
Sephiroth!
Meep, 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 meep. Meep, 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 meep. But yeah. So if you're going to bring back the good mead to good mead.
If we're going to what?
If you're going to bring your good mead back to good mead.
I mean, we're sort of getting paid for that, right?
Don't know if they deserve the good meat, and I think we should take it to the other town and sell that.
Now we're trying to just fuck over everyone in order to get money.
Somebody stole our cauldron.
Now we steal
Somebody did
everything.
steal our
Just mind
cauldron. What do you
fucking
think?
everyone.
No meat until the person with the cauldron comes out. I mean, but they took the cauldron to good mead, right? So we should probably investigate here before selling their mead. We can take it hostage still, but you know.
We could hold the meats hostage and try and get a bunch of people to help us find our cauldron, because we know it came this way. And then they don't get their mead back until they help us find our cauldron.
This is such a weird fucking scheme, but I'm down.
You know, just saying.
Hell yeah. I mean, Fidvan's moral compass is already wobbly. So, yeah.
Hashtag's been neutral from the start.
Hello.
Same. Hello.
Hello. Cooey.
What's that?
Yoo-hoo!
Why are there so many
We
ways
were
to
just-
say hello in our language?
That is actually a potentially interesting question.
And yet no one in England, like, hello.
We say alright
I was
pretty much all the time to say hello.
It kind of sounded a bit creepy when Andy went, anybody in England, and then there was just thudding steps in the background.
Could you hear that?
This is
Yeah.
okay. Jeez.
What?
I don't know, it was just really fucking spooky.
Ruby. Watch out for the thudding steps.
So, yes, you've got your mead. If you want to take it back to good mead, you can do that. If you want to take it somewhere else and hold it hostage, you can also do that. This is D&D after all.
We
Yeah,
could just get really, really drunk for like the next week and a half.
Well, one of the casks was already empty, so you've only brought 2 of them back.
Wait, so we have a free cask?
There is a completely empty cask.
We want to keep that cask.
I want to
That
go
means
in.
we've got more stuff for storage.
Grimleg is in the cask, getting pulled along by axe beaks.
Oh dear.
Because all the axe
You have to
beaks
do
are
this
still
behind
attached to the
walls.
sled.
For those of you that just arrived, we were discussing keeping the mead hostage in order to find our cauldron.
Okay.
Do we still have like a half-digested dwarven head?
You could keep the half-digested dwarven head if you wish.
Why are we keeping
Well, I
these
thought-
things?
I think it might be a
I thought we
viable
needed it
part.
to prove our innocence.
What? Why do we need to prove our innocence? We're heroes.
So we didn't just walk in and slaughter a bunch of giants for no reason.
Well, we didn't. Because
I mean, I don't think anyone's gonna miss them anyway.
they told us about They told us about how they were killing people, and we found them literally cooking a dwarf.
Yeah, I think she's saying to take the head so that everyone knows that they were cooking a dwarf.
Oh, I mean, okay. I don't think it's necessary, though.
It's probably not, but kind of funny.
There's probably some dwarven wife out there wondering where her husband's gone.
She needs to see his decomposing head.
We found him. You did? Here he is. No.
You probably couldn't identify him from that skull, but sure, you can totally do that.
I mean, we can tell it's a dwarf, right? So it probably has like a beard. That's good enough.
It's like, you know, like if you mummified somebody with hair on, it's like that. So you can tell there was a beard there, but you can't really tell what the beard was like at any point.
Hmm.
Oh,
I mean, I'm sure his wife will be intimate enough with his beard.
Did you just say if you mummify somebody with hair on?
Hmm.
I think that most...
Like, they were mummified in hair instead of bandages.
No, because in most circumstances,
they get shaved.
They shave them, so there's not many unshaved mummies.
Kinky.
Yeah.
That's sort of down my alley, but I'm actually not sure.
So I'm down for that.
Wait, what?
The mummification knowledge is something that you would expect me to have, but I don't have this particular answer.
Oh, sorry.
Why,
I
what
thought we were
question?
going down a completely different route then for a second.
What was the
No, you just always take things down that path. Where mummies shaved before being mummified.
I was definitely going down that path.
I don't think so. Because haven't we found mummies with hair intact, haven't we?
I think we have, but I don't know if we're talking Egyptian mummies or just really well-preserved dead bodies mummies.
Yeah, the really well-preserved dead bodies mummy is a completely different matter.
Because I know there's like a Neolithic princess. Well, we don't know if she was a princess, but you know, who had hair.
Just like Donald Trump, I'm making shit up as I go.
No. I'll send pictures in a bit.
Shut those lights off.
You're going to send us pictures of shaved mummies.
Hey, I won't have anyone disrespecting the general G.
You could see her tattoos and all. It's cool as shit.
What I wanted to know. Arya.
I don't think she's gonna answer if you just keep saying her name.
Yes.
Arya.
Yes, they have hair.
Oh. Anyway. Oh, she's not back. Damn it!
Wait, what?
Damn it! I thought she was here.
I was just letting you go with it and see how long you would do it for.
Fuck you! Oh, I was gonna see how she liked her dragon sigil shield thing.
She's still working on getting another job.
Damn it! I need you more than they do. Getting another job, you say? Damn.
Try to, at least.
I give clap and encouragement.
Please don't give
You
my
can
wife
do
a
it.
clap.
That's the urge. Anyway.
Damn, Pete, you can't just go do it doing that, man.
I'll give
Every 10 subs gives Tom's wife a clap.
So
every 10 subs, Tom gets the clap. Okay.
So we captured the fucking evil Chwinga, right? And
he's in a bag, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Let's
Garzel
go.
has it.
Let's go show him to the science person.
I agree. Also, we should probably see what the fuck's up with the cauldron thing.
Oh yeah, I want the cauldron back. Screw that flying snake.
I'm just bringing it up because that would be in this town. So before we go back to give the Chwinga.
That's in this town? I thought it was the next one over.
Well, we know they passed through here at least.
Oh yeah. Okay, well, let's go tell everyone what we did, and then pass through. You know, we used to do this with wargs, the barrel riding. Much more dangerous with wargs.
Could you define a warg for me?
Warg,
What is warg?
angry wolf that speaks goblin.
Your wolves speak?
Yeah, they're quite smart. Little too much for their own good.
Find it a little weird that the wolves just speak to them as well.
Yeah.
Don't they like insult them and like? Tell
I would
them
like to study one of these wargs.
They're like essentially just goblin mindset dogs, right?
Yeah. They're kind of. I don't know how they happened. I think
They worship McGlibliet. Do they worship McGlibliet as well? Is that the right goblin
Yeah,
god?
of course they do.
Oh yeah. I don't worship Megaloblia.
I mean, who wouldn't want to? What an absolute legend of a god that wants to enslave his own people.
Raven Queen's better. Mainly for that reason. Also, the Raven Queen saved me from certain death. Which is ironic because. Anyway, let's go.
Sure.
Everybody else.
I don't mind much. I don't care for your conversations of theology anyway.
What? You unbeliever.
Everyone gasps.
Shun an unbeliever.
Shun them. Shun. Anyway, who was it who sent us here? Let's go find them.
Just a bunch
The guy
of...
that wanted the mead.
Yeah, there's no speaker because the speaker got punched.
Oh, true.
And died.
Yeah. Well, we got
Do we
revenge.
get to choose a new speaker since we bring the mead?
Oh yeah, I wanted to be speaker.
Yeah, that's exactly how it works. Whoever ever has the mead chooses the speaker.
I mean, the place is called Good Mead. They're probably drunk all the time. They'll go along with it.
Well, it's the one thing they've actually got to sell, so...
I can relate.
Wait, you sell mead as well?
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you want to take it back to... it's not like a pub. It's basically where they create the mead.
A brewery?
Yeah, I guess so. There was like... what's the beehive places called? It was that.
Mm-hmm.
Meadery?
No, they've got a certain name.
An apiary.
That's the
Apiary.
one. Thank you,
Apiary.
Andy.
Oh.
And a beekeeper is called an apiarist. My favorite word in the English language.
An apiarist.
Apiarist.
If you're not careful, I'm going to apiary you.
Wait. Do they have snow bees?
Snow
Oh,
bees.
man.
Yes.
I'd love to be in it.
I need to ask them this.
Snow bees sound OP.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, you would have seen them when you came in before. They're literally just normal bees that they keep in like a very warm environment. So they basically made like a little greenhouse kind of like thing in the middle of the town where the bees just buzz about, grabbing dem flowers, making dat honeys.
Nice.
Is it like easy to get into the greenhouse? Because if it is, and it wouldn't get me into trouble, Fitvan would most definitely chill there most of the time.
Weirdly enough, there are like the most secure place in the town is that apiary. Apiary. There's guards everywhere, but you can see kind of like through some of the windows and stuff, and just watch the bees buzzing.
Wow. I want to go in there too.
Someone starts singing that. What was the band's name? I'm looking at you through the glass. Slipknot's other band.
That one
I
is
can't remember what it's called.
Don't know how much time has passed.
They're called Stone Sour, and they're amazing.
Well, I can tell us how it feels like forever.
Is that not Stone Sour? Or is
That's what Andy literally just said.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. Sorry, Andy.
All I knew it was that that dude from Slipknot. But it wasn't Slipknot because they weren't wearing masks at the time.
Slipknot have a new drummer now, and he's fucking wild.
Has he still got a long nose?
No, he's a
Oh.
square boy.
Drummer never had a long nose. That was Jared Yours passed away 3 years.
Oh shit! I thought it was the drummer that had the long nose.
It's
Anyway,
also the bassist for Murder Dolls and many others.
Huh?
well, that got depressing
Say
really
again?
quickly.
Yeah, but their new drummer is fucking wild.
So, if you
anyway.
wanted to get into the apiary, you could always try chatting someone up.
Yeah, excuse me, guards. I'm just in a barrel, like being pulled by
Pulled along in the back of a sled.
I just like slide up to him. I'm like, hello.
Hello, goblin.
That's it. We have derailed the conversation. Well, the session.
Yes, maybe. Me and my friend would like to go inside the buzzy bee.
You would
compound.
I
to go
just
into
nod.
a buzzy bee.
Yeah.
Oh, well, no. Really, just the greenhouse.
We want to
It's
go in.
kind of cold out here.
Yeah.
Okay,
I want to see the bees.
if you bring the mead along, we'll let you in.
Oh shit!
How do you know about our mead?
You get your. I mean, it's right there next to you. That one cask looks pretty empty that you're saying, but the other two seem to be full because they're not open.
Yeah. I didn't drink it.
I would expect you would not be sat here talking to me right now if you had indeed drank all of that mead.
Yeah, this barrel smells really good though. But yeah, can we go inside?
So does your mom. Yes. Bring the mead, and I guess the muscly girls will have to lift the mead again.
There we go. Bring the mead, my
That's their-
minions.
Their band name.
The muscly girls.
Yeah, the Muscly Girls.
I think that should be the group's name actually.
The muscly girls.
Yeah,
Grimleg and the muscly girls.
We stan our muscle mummies.
No, it's either Grimleg's Granny Bashers or just the muscly girls.
I'm not a muscly girl.
I like the
You
name,
are
the
now.
muscly girls.
No.
Put yourself down, Master. You can be a muscly girl if you want.
I don't think I'll ever be a Muscly Girl.
I am.
And you too, dear listener, can be a muscly girl.
Start hitting the gym.
And get that estrogen.
Yeah, I mean, if you need it, sure.
I certainly.
I'm just saying, half of our audience probably has that part figured out.
I was going to say, some gym bros don't even need the estrogen, you know?
Because the gym bros are actually gym ladies.
Broettes.
Yeah,
Broettes.
Muscly Girls.
Where is this conversation going? Some people
And then-
grab the casks. I guess Garzula's one of them. A few years
Some
probably the
people
other.
will assist. You know, seeing as Grimleg does need the muscly people.
Yeah.
Muscly girls to help.
I am small and semi-useless at that.
Grimleg can't even lift up the empty cask, let alone the full one.
Yeah, same.
I could.
Grimleg can't lift up a feather, so that's where we're at.
Wait.
Goes into his pocket and pulls out the feather and then instantly falls over.
I'll have you know, I am stronger than the average Longshanks. That's pretty strong.
I'm afraid I don't know the average Longshank.
Well, how strong are you? If you were to put a number on it.
If I were to put a number on it, just like on a random scale.
Of 0 to 20. Why you do 0
Completely
to 20, I don't
arbitrary.
know, but
Completely arbitrary? Well, since we're doing that weird ass scale, I think I would have to put it somewhere around an 8.
Oh! See, I'm way stronger than him.
like double the strength.
I'm like 4 stronger. Yeah.
In all honesty, I feel like that's how Grimleg would describe it as well.
Yeah.
I'm like
Oh, yeah,
4 whole strongers than him. But yeah, you go into the apiary. You got your muscly women carrying your casks and bringing it along, and it's really nice and warm. It's quite humid inside, and the bees is buzzing, making dat honey.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, except for the bees. The heat and humidity. Fidvan is at home.
Uh,
Finally.
The Mexican boy is back in his true climate.
I had not considered that, but that's also true.
Yeah, you and Fidvan are incredibly similar. Really tall, no nose, blue skin, no hair.
No hair at all. Yeah.
Yeah. What other similarities do you have? You can breathe underwater.
Heavily autistic.
Heavily autistic.
You're not heavily autistic.
Like so
way
far
more
along
like-
the scale, so far down that scale that he's actually a completely different species.
I've known people that are like 4 more autistic.
I mean, I'm at least 3 more autistic than you.
Then me, no way. Take the fucking test.
I can't.
Hey,
I
I
refuse
got
to.
a higher number, so
She did get a higher number. I think you got like 1 or 2 higher, but yeah.
Does that mean that Rochelle's 2 more autistic than you, though?
Rochelle is 2 more autistic than me.
You see, I don't have the attention span to do that test.
Me too.
So
Me
I
too,
feel
man.
like
That's why I've not
actually
done it.
proves something.
probably best.
Me too.
Maybe that's the test. It's like if you can even be fucked to do it.
I saw how many questions it was and went, nah, fuck that.
No, I did the same. I literally started it, and then Emily turned around to me
Yeah.
and says, "There's like 80 questions." You know, I was like,
Yep.
"That's that off."
Yeah, my hand, I didn't even look at my hand go up to the cross click off.
We're the only ones autistic enough to answer 80 questions to figure out if we're autistic or not.
Exactly. There you go.
Oh, can you
Fuck
post
tests.
the link for the test? I don't remember where it was.
Please post it in Twitch.
In yes.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I think I made some of you VIPs, so you might be able to do more in Twitch now.
Ooh.
Mm.
Ooh. I cannot.
But yeah, the bees is buzzing. They're probably quite interested in Fidvan, actually.
They are?
Yeah,
Oh.
they is buzzing around you.
Why? Am I sweet?
Sweet like honey. But yeah, they're buzzing on up, and they seem to be like looking into your eyes. Like they'll float on up and kind of like hover there for a few seconds and then buzz off.
That's weird.
I'll enjoy the company of the bees and try to. I don't know how I would show my appreciation, but
Everybody knows that if you dance for bees, that's they love it.
Oh, pardon me.
Damn, that was...
I really don't think that's how that works. Can I make a nature check to see how I could possibly
Communicate
show
with the
my
bees?
appreciation? Yes.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, nature. Or animal handling. I'll accept either. Ooh,
23.
23. You do in fact know that bees communicate via dancing, so...
Right, but can they understand humanoid dancing?
If you... Grimleg has no fucking clue. But yeah, so if you positioned yourself in a way to kind of imitate the body of a bee and start doing the dance that way, they'd probably understand it.
I shall be dance.
And you're just like
I'm
one
just-
giant blue bee.
Yeah.
Where is your notebook right now?
Probably in his hands.
I mean, since I'm dancing, I'll probably put it down.
He has to make a performance check.
I'm gonna see if I can swipe the notebook and draw him doing the dance. Excited.
Do you have any proficiency with
Drawing?
Drawing tools, whatever you call it.
No, but I have very
Painter's supplies.
dexterous.
Painter supplies, that's the word.
I do have sleight of hand.
Okay, if you want to do it sneakily, do your sleight of hand to try and steal it, and then we'll do a performance for the drawing.
I am a sneaky boy.
Using your dexterity.
Performance, dexterity, performance. Okay, so I'll roll.
So yeah,
I'm actually proficient in performance. How did that happen?
rogue. It just happens. You just get all the skills with a rogue.
I
I
forgot.
can finally post the contents of my research notes.
So add 3 to whatever this is. So 14.
Is that including guidance as well?
Oh no. 16 to draw him.
A 16. It's not bad actually. It's got the basics of a good what the Dickens.
That's all the text that is currently in my research notes.
Holy shitamole.
Wow. Sean, you generous, naive, very naive. Daughter of inverted commas God. Wait, what does he say about oh shit.
Harfork, whatever that is.
This really interesting stuff. Garzula, Harfork, whatever that is. Goblin, untrustworthy, likely a wanted criminal, confrontational, not a great storyteller, not very smart, unrefined, insists on eating rotten food, alien to charity, talks to himself. Your soul's for the queen. Don't say Grimleg didn't warn you. Doesn't like chin extensions. Worships the Raven Queen, who apparently hates stupid elves and knows all things. Infected by the frog creatures.
Question mark?
Asks surprisingly soft and childish, possibly as response to trauma. It's got him pegged fairly well, actually.
I've been keeping notes.
Yeah.
I like the meat one. Apparently, naturally a horned hare, not a Crassus, according to Hassak. Understands speech, but can only say meep. Cuddly.
Apparently, the idea of meeting a god is not ludicrous. Oh, Kadroth. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about Kadroth.
Oh, but you didn't write about Dommy Mommy.
Is Dummy Mummy the other tiefling?
The white one that Grimleg fell head over heels for.
That's true. I don't remember her name.
Grimleg does. Grimleg remembers everything about her. If I was to estimate 34C.
Yeah, she's not big chested. But anyway, so Andres, please write in your notes. There's now a drawing of Fidvan doing a bee dance.
Yes,
of course.
It's quite a good drawing.
It is a surprisingly good drawing.
It's quite easy to draw Fidvan's face when he doesn't have a lot of features that most other beings have.
Yeah,
like hair and a nose.
I'll slip it back where I found it, and then go off to do something else.
Okay.
Well, let's investigate this little place. I mean, I bet there's some interesting plants here, actually.
There might be, yeah.
Yeah, there's probably a few interesting things. Probably more.
Should I? Sorry.
You will be.
Wow.
Should I? Sorry, you will be. Should I roll for how good my dance is?
Oh yeah, sure. You should do a performance check as well.
Okay, I'm not great at performance, but let's try it. Oh, I'm getting guidanced. Hey, that's a surprisingly good dance.
It is a surprisingly good dance.
Anywhere else now allow this man to... Daddy, please.
Your dance is relatively good. There's like 2 bees that land at one point on a nearby little stone and start to imitate your dance back. But most other ones just kind of like stop, watch for a few seconds, and then fly off again.
Awesome. I've made friends.
Started a trend.
Be real.
So,
So
Yeah, let's have. Should we have a look for some medicinal or poisonous plants?
you can have a look around if you want.
Can I roll with alchemy tools?
Shake that ass for bees. Shake that ass for bees. Yes, do a alchemy.
Maybe wisdom?
Wisdom,
Sense?
yes. I was going to
Yeah.
say search check, but that means nothing to nobody. So use wisdom because that's like perception.
I'll go up to Sean and be like, "Can I have head pads, please?"
Of course.
Thank you.
Can I just say that I'm very disturbed at the fact that Andres has written that he's going to imitate the weird pulsing bees asses do. Like, I don't want that image in my mind of a
I
giant
mean, it's
blue
Speedman
ass
doing it.
pulsating.
It's there now. It's there now, though.
There we go.
I was asked to shake my ass. I had to give information on the scientifically accurate way I would do it.
Oh no. That's how twerking was invented.
Yep.
By a giant blue man in the middle of a cold climate.
That's exactly what I was picturing in my head.
So, Pete, you know how you've not got around to drawing Fidfan yet? Well, I think you should just
No!
draw that.
Just draw his pulsing ass.
Oh,
Are we going to have that? Like, last week's was the bad one. I thought we were going to have a civilized stream this time.
Since when do we do civilized streams?
That's true. We at least have to have a few weird moments. Anyway, Grimleg, you do find one particular flower. There doesn't seem to be much of it. But it's this like purple, small flowered plant that you believe has some kind of what's the word for it? Sort of like a... Look, there's even a spell for this, and I can't think of what the word is. It starts with an S.
slam dunk.
Spell to do what?
Yeah, what does the spell do? Sorry?
Puts things in a safe state, but like asleep.
Stasis?
Stasis, that's the word. Yes.
The Mass Effect power.
Yes. Anyway, so you believe that this plant, if used correctly, could create a stasis for parasites within a body.
I'm gonna pretend I haven't found anything and just very subtly take as much as I can without destroying this habitat.
Oh shit, I meant to put a thing on saying that if people donated 500 bits, they could advantage or disadvantage rolls.
Oh yeah.
I was going to do it so it's like you choose a person, write advantage or disadvantage, and then on their next roll they would have that.
If you want to give Grimleg permanent disadvantage.
Yeah, just constantly 500 bits.
Absolutely.
No!
Grimleg's about to roll, and it's just like 500 bits disadvantage, Grimleg.
Just
Yeah,
constantly.
I'll take as much as I can, and I'll just be like, I'll just sort of appear next to people with sort of a full pouch at my belt, going, "Well, I'm ready to go."
You don't believe it'll be useful for many uses, and it won't be for forever, but it'll at least give you some time.
If only there was a way I could grow this on the road. But I think the climate's fucked.
Couldn't you just get a pot?
He already has a lot of pot.
Same, but...
I just don't think it would survive in the cold.
The bot?
The plant!
Oh. Sorry.
You could get like one of those heated pots, you know. Or just throw a little bit of magic into it and then heat it up, you know, ambient temperature for a bit.
You know what? I'll collect some seeds as well, just in case I can get them to grow later. What are they called, Tom?
Purple plant.
Drugs.
Purple stasis plant. Purple plant.
Does sound like a pot strain. Purple stasis.
Purple
Yeah.
stasis plant.
Damn. That would be a very good name.
Yeah.
It'd probably be like Digitalis Sophana or something like that.
Digital.
I mean, I don't know. The last one I got was like Mach 1.
The speed? Mach 1?
No,
I was going to say
the stuff that was called Mach 1.
your razor.
Yeah.
So yeah, whilst you're doing that and kind of like having a look around, there does appear to be a dwarf that's in an argument with a group of people. With one of the people sat down, basically making the rings for the.
Quick, show the dwarf head. Maybe he knew him.
The dwarf is he's got red hair, and he appears to be having a conversation with these people who keep pointing at the woman that sat down making the barrel loops, and they're talking about who should be the next town speaker, and when they can get an election raised. It seems a lot of the people are pointing at this woman who sort of doesn't seem to want to be part of the conversation, saying that she should be the next one. Something to do with being related.
That's called nepotism.
Are you just saying that to the?
Says the one noble member of the party.
That's true.
But I don't run Daddy's company. I don't even work for Daddy's company. It's fine.
You do now.
Shut up.
If we're with Shan, we're always in Daddy's company.
Daddy, please. My trust fund is getting empty.
Well, I think we should help him decide who the speaker is, and it should be me.
Why are we going to leave you with
Mention
him,
we
like?
run the mead.
No, I can rule from afar.
No, that's not how this works.
Why not?
You could get good.
Because that's literally not how this works. You have to be here, rule it.
Thanks
Well-
about Arya's uncle.
Maybe I can come back later.
They can save the spot for you.
Yeah.
They are talking about it, and they're saying that it probably would take a few weeks before they actually get an election fully put together. But the dwarf seems very eager to convince them that he is the only standing for the position.
I'm not convinced.
Racist.
We are also standing
Well-
for it. Election.
So who is this
The argument
woman?
wasn't valid, you know.
Why do people want her to be the speaker, but she doesn't want to be?
Are you asking?
Yeah. I feel like Fidvan is awkward enough to just walk up and be like, "What the fuck?"
It's like one of those scenes where it's the dwarf's arguing with these people, and then the camera slowly pans around, and Fidvan's just like stood there, just watching really close by.
Yeah,
Do
I do feel like Fidvan would have that energy.
do a persuasion check, since you're just going to appear and ask this question.
Can I ask Daddy, please?
Daddy, please don't let him fuck this up again.
Thank you.
Oh, pardon me.
Oh shit!
It happened.
All right, so
Daddy, yes!
they all look at you, and for some reason, there's just this like beam of light seems to descend from the sky and just surround you with this glowing halo. And then one of them turns around to you and just goes, "Oh, if you're so interested in our politics, Shander here, this little dwarfy man, he thinks that he should be in charge because he's got the best charisma of all town. But we ain't having none of it because it should be Olivissa right here. She's related to the Chultan people that settled Goodmead in the first place, so she's got the blood in her to be leader. but she's
How
not
how does that make her a good leader? Ophelia just cuts right in there.
because
How does that make her a good leader?
we all know that leadership is bred, not made.
Bullshit.
Wait, where's the bread?
We've got some down in the mead hall. If
Where's
you
the
want
maid?
some.
Oh,
That's the biggest.
drags
crock
one of the
shit.
barrels of meads off and goes
So-
and starts
so-
having some bread and honey.
We don't have any maids round here at the moment.
Oh, don't worry, I do.
That's the biggest crock of shit I've ever heard.
You know,
But
in
if
Goblin
leadership
society,
is something that's bred, Piskin should be the leader of this village. He's a fairy king.
Uh-oh.
Pulls out pistol.
And I'd like to use distort value on Piskin.
Wait, I don't know if
Does
it can
it
be
work
work
on a living creature? Suddenly, to everybody's
No,
eyes,
does it?
he looks
It's
like he's
shiny
made out
boy.
of gold.
He's there.
He looks
just
like he has
bleeding.
higher value.
Society. I'm pretty sure it does say one item.
Getting distort value cast on you must be such an eye-opening experience.
You just suddenly feel like you're worth so much more. You're like, yes, I am worth this new race. I'm gonna go straight to my boss and I'm gonna tell him what it was all about, and I'm gonna get all that money.
And then it wears off, and you're like, "Oh shit!"
Fuck, I'm just really shit at my job again.
It's just like being drunk.
Why does Sean not see living creatures as objects?
If Sean sees that, then that's her perception on the world, but not how the world works.
That is definitely not how Sean sees it. I wish he did. This precise moment.
In Goblin society, leadership is decided by who stays alive the longest and who is the best at beating up other goblins.
That sounds fun, actually. Yeah, you should have a tournament.
Yeah,
The greenskins understand each other.
yeah, of course.
Sorry, I was taking notes. Didn't mean to disturb you. To go on.
Wait, if you're taking notes, did you see the picture?
Oh, Drew, I would open my book of research notes and just find a drawing of my pulsating ass.
Can we stop referring to it as that?
Can you imagine?
It's like
Maybe that's what they should do. Maybe not inflict violence, but have a twerking contest.
a dance off.
Yeah,
Oh, like the bees.
exactly. Live as they do in the apiary.
But how does being a good dancer make you a good leader?
Just like the bees
Oh.
that our whole society is built on here in Goodmead, we shall have a dance off.
It would be thematically appropriate. If you think about it, dancing requires quite a few of the same skills as fighting does. You need to control timing. You need to have stamina. You need to have coordination. It's really the same skill set, just applied to a different activity.
Sorry,
That makes sense.
your sentence was so full of factual things, my brain turned off after the second word.
Average peasant.
Yeah, that was how I
Anyway,
was before I
thanks for
got
bringing
promoted.
our mead back. I'm sure you'll be on your way now. We'll get some supplies set up for you.
Oh, we brought another thing. It's the dwarf head. Want to see it?
Oh, I guess my cheeks go purple. By the way, because when I see my drawing.
Wait, are you going all Narcissus on yourself now?
I was more going for the embarrassed blush, but sure.
Damn, that ass is so good. I'm never gonna fall in love with a woman.
Well, I mean, there's plenty of men around.
No, I'm the only man I want.
How do you suppose? Do you suppose he thinks that like
That's
it appeared?
awfully disturbing.
How do you think he reacts
That was
to like
exactly
like,
the
where
myth
did
of
the-
Narcissus, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the next spell he learns.
How he reacts to.
Yeah, how does what do you think he supposes about the drawing, like where it came from?
Daddy did it.
That is a very good question. He would probably start looking around.
Grimleg is very engrossed in the other conversation, though.
He's like, who the fuck? Which one of these people would be the more inclined to do art and or practical jokes?
To art.
Uh-oh.
I guess that instantly means Ophelia then.
Wait, what?
Is Ophelia artsy?
Is Ophelia artsy? I don't.
Or Garzula. Weirdly enough, I feel like Garzula has a prankster inside her and would also be the one that's surprisingly good at art.
I mean, I don't. What skill would it be?
Yeah.
Painter's tools, or I guess what did I roll? Performance.
Performance, but with dex.
Yeah.
Performance with dex.
I would say I am average. I'm neither good nor bad.
If it was performance with Dex, then probably, maybe.
Just go.
Performance with charisma, no.
Garzula's just like Icewind Dale's version of what's his name? The graffiti guy. It's really famous. Banksy.
Orcsy.
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 I mean,
I can roll my Dex if you want. See?
I mean, you know Grimleg's good with his hands too, so if you're staring at him...
I do. I am, for no racist reasons at all, looking at the greenskins.
Now that's just
We could do like a dance with some sort of acrobatics, and I could fling you in the air and catch you in a graceful kind of strong manner.
I mean, that would be impressive, sure. Not sure how it proves your innocence, but it would be impressive.
I grab Grimleg and just fling him high. Completely unexpectedly.
Oh, you could...
Unprovoked violence! Stuff in the air. Should I roll, like, acrobatics to land? Or...
What do I need to
this
roll?
is actually happening, sure.
Yeah, what do I need to roll?
It is now.
Athletics, I guess, if you're tossing him up in the air.
Okay.
Where's the baby?
Oh, shit!
Doesn't catch the baby.
I just fling him into a wall.
I throw it in the air and then just walk away.
Can I try an acrobatics to land?
Sure.
Oh
Sorry to
no!
interrupt your politics. We need to start. We need to throw someone up in the air.
Wait,
I think Garzula forgets what she was doing mid-fling, and that's why. Because she's just like, oh, what was I doing again? And she just walks off. Yeah.
Oh,
That's not very good.
if Grimleg needs throwing, I can throw him.
I mean, he's been thrown. You have to catch him if you want to prevent him from grievous injury, sustaining grievous injury.
Grimleg, roll me a d4.
A d4?
Mm-hmm. You take 2 bludgeoning damage as you get slammed into a wall.
Ow.
She throws you like... It's not a shot put, is it? What's the one that's got the chain on it that they swing around in a circle and just lob?
I know what you mean. Shit, what's it called?
Oh, is that hammer toss? I think that's hammer
Yeah,
toss.
that's hammer toss.
Yeah, that's the one.
Why would you do that? Oi! My nose is bleeding.
Oh, that's what I was going to be doing. I was going to be catching you.
Well,
Prove our innocence and all of that through our artistic flair. But I forgot.
Well, you clearly don't have enough artistic flair to pull off this drawing.
In the background, you just see Meat face palming his face and slowly shaking his head.
Drawing, you say? What drawing?
Shoot your blood as paint.
So before you do too much more damage to our apiary, here's a bunch of rations. And he gives you basically 10 days worth of rations.
Each?
Oh, damn.
No, for the whole party.
Okay.
Only rations.
Well, thank you. I meant to ask, why are you telling this woman to be the leader if she doesn't look like she wants the job anyway?
Because that makes the best leader.
Well, right, but like, fuck, I'll ask her. Like, hey, how do you feel about being the leader?
Well, I'm not really bothered myself, to be honest. I just like doing my little job, getting on with things, but I suppose I know a bit about the trade and everything and could improve it that way. I don't know. It's never really caught my eye, to be honest, as a career. I'm in my 40s, you know.
You know, naming someone as a leader who doesn't really want to be a leader doesn't sound like a great idea.
No, it's exactly the best idea. Any leader that doesn't want to be a leader is obviously not in it for self-gain, so should be the leader.
You know, but goblins, all leaders are in it for self-gain, and we do okay.
But the second,
You do not.
The second line of that book I read said, "Never get a goblin leader because they'll just eat you."
Well,
I mean that's kind of racist.
I mean, that wasn't me that wrote the book. It was.
Well, but you're
itself.
projecting the ideas, aren't you? So.
Well, yeah, because it's in a book, so it must be true. No one would just
jeez.
write a book full of lies, would they?
Oh dear.
Oh no.
I mean, the Red Feet in the South, they do eat people, but we don't.
Exactly. And you know, it's like a dog. You never know. One day they might just snap and rip out your throat.
I think I'm about to snap and rip out your throat.
Oh?
You know, I have used goblins as lab rats, but even I feel that's a bit out of line.
I think you should maybe use these people as lab rats. They seem far more interesting.
Hey, look, we just get our books. We're all pretty much human here, apart from that there dwarf. So we got to read to get them knowledges. So I read all the books and just do what it says, basically.
I'm just wondering how you learned to read and still ended up so stupid.
To be honest, I have to paraphrase a lot of it. I don't fully understand common.
You know what? I think you should go get one of those books that says about how violent goblins are. And perhaps I can see if I exceed your expectations.
It's okay. It also said in the book that goblins can't read, so there wouldn't be any point.
Where is this book?
I ain't telling you. You'll just steal it. It also said that in the book.
Touche.
I'm gonna slip away. I'm gonna slip away. I'm just gonna be like, oh.
Hassak's gonna go with him because he wants to see what the fuck this book is too.
Yeah. Let's find this book. I want to steal all his shit.
Yeah.
Wait, are you just gonna root through every house in Goodmead now?
I want to find this book. Yeah.
Until we see.
That's what it takes.
When we find a house with lots of books, we will raid the shit out of that house.
No, we probably should have asked him for the title of the book before we decided to go and start robbing everybody.
I'm gonna get a good sniff of him. Or maybe get Meep to get a good sniff of him.
Yeah, sure. Meep's not got a nose, he's eyes and hearing.
He's not got a nose.
I mean, he has a nose. He just doesn't know how to use it.
Jamie, how does he smell?
He smiles instead.
Oh, that wasn't the joke. But anyway. So, do me an investigation check to try and locate racist man's house.
I'm going to just sneak up
an investigation check.
Subordinate and go,
headpads, please.
Investigation check. Where is my investigation? +4.
Yeah.
You're just using me for my daddy.
She's why she's my favorite. Fuck.
So you pretty much wander around Goodmead and try and glance in as many houses and stuff as you can, but it's very, very hard to see in. And you don't seem to locate any building that has any books in it.
Yeah.
Let's swing by the inn and ask who that guy is and where he lives.
Who's that guy?
Who's that guy?
¿Quién es ese hombre?
Okay.
That's an actual song that is very popular.
So when traveling around, there's the mead hall itself, which is the one I've positioned you and Garzula at, which is where they make all of the mead itself. There's no actual inn here. The only other thing you find is across the way is a shrine of the flaming sword. That's the only other thing of notice in this town. The rest are mostly buildings. Houses, sorry, not buildings. All the other buildings are buildings, funnily enough.
Flaming sword. Maybe someone will know there.
The Shrine of the Flaming Sword. Is the Boros Legion here?
So,
The what?
I guess Fidwan will see everyone's confused and be like, oh, guess not. It's a sort of police force. They use flaming swords. Doesn't matter.
Oh.
You're doing this on purpose now, aren't you?
I am literally an isekai protagonist. I have to be weird.
Yeah, what's in the shrine? Who's at the shrine?
Yeah, let's go with the shrine.
The building is actually vacant.
We go in.
And has a crow-haunted steeple. So there's a load of crows in there.
Ah!
The
Less competent ravens.
The shrine's painted icons of the god of war wielding a flaming sword are chipped and faded, and its spacious interior stands mostly empty except for a long table on which rests a body covered with a blanket.
Oh.
Do you want to go and see who that is? No one's here.
Let's see
it's
how
okay
they
to be a
go.
little disrespectful.
Is subordinate coming with us? Head pats.
No, lock the door. Lock her out.
Oh.
You know, I'm meaning to say to you, you know.
Sorry,
is she actually following us, or is she kind of just watching us walk away?
Yeah, am I in the room or been knocked out?
You could come.
Sneak away.
Well, maybe I shouldn't bring you. I'll be like, I'll be back.
I mean, if you know you're going to steal, and you know Shan wouldn't approve.
How did you die, dead guy?
It might also be Sean's daddy, so you never know. Anyway, so you look at the dead guy and see he's got what appears to be 3 large puncture holes in his chest.
Like, are they in any weird particular order, or are they like just random puncture holes?
So it looks like from the position of them and the way the chest is kind of concave in the middle of where the 3 puncture wounds are, it looks like one giant implement was smacked into his chest, and it had like 3 protruding points on it.
Maybe a trident or a spiked club?
No, it wouldn't be a trident because it's not in a.
The weapons the giants used, did they have anything like similar to that would have caved his chest in? It sounds like somebody been hit by like a giant's hammer that was maybe pronged or something.
Possibly that, or a mace, or even just like a lump of tree if it had branches in the right places.
You know, even if this impact, though, the person must have been pretty strong. Look at it, it's caved in.
It's a single blow. Really strong. Maybe the giants did it, I guess.
Giants are known for their single blow technique.
I want to experience that. Damn.
I guess. Is there any other way I could? I'm clicking so hard. What?
Andres, what have you posted?
Oh no.
I just became aware of something.
What is
What
this?
the?
Is she green
Is she
screening
playing
her
her?
ass?
Wait,
Wow. So
That's Fortnite on her ass.
they wear green clothes and then do the game on their clothes?
Oh, wow.
Apparently, I just saw this in a YouTube video.
What?
You know what?
It's not even 4K though. That's disappointing.
10 out of 10 for creativity, to be honest. Like, anyway,
The fact that it says that if you like do certain things, she'll do certain actions as well. That's really weird. Okay, moving swiftly on from what other people do to get views. I will not be lowering myself to those standards. Thank you very much.
Hey guys, we're gonna get some green booty shorts for Tom for his Christmas.
Holy fuck. To be honest, I do have a bit of a wagon as well, so
It'd probably be a better screen. So
yeah, there's more of it to go around. So
you can wag mine anytime. Anyway,
so Icewind Dale is cancelled for the foreseeable future.
So yeah, what else is in here?
Let me help you look around. You're good at this kind of thing.
There's really not a lot in here. It's mostly just an empty room, apart from said table with said body on it. There is a statue of a god that looks all chipped and not very well taken care of. That looks like a dude with a giant flaming sword. In his hands, he's holding a giant sword in his hands up. He's got clothes on. He's fully clothed.
Do
we have ruined everything
to see why this body would be here.
Can I figure out who the god is potentially?
Religion check, and then what? I don't really know what you're trying to do, to be honest, Pete.
Religion.
Just to find out why this guy was brought here. Like
inside. Yeah, let's just say the whole party's got over there. You were on your way to leave or something.
Hey guys.
Fair enough. Hello.
You shocked me.
Grimleg, you believe that he was brought here as a sacrifice and murdered right here by a giant club. Hassak, the god. And Sean as well. You both know that the god is indeed Tempest, a god of war.
Is that my daddy?
Why don't you ask him? Why don't you offer him a little prayer and see if he answers you?
You can't really see the similarities between you and this particular god. Specifically, he seems like ridiculously muscular, like really over the top, and he is in like full plate armor as well. He looks like a pretty intense kind of guy.
That's such a based god.
Does he enjoy blood sacrifice?
Why don't you ask him? Just offer him a prayer. Ask him.
Hey,
Tempest, bro. Do you all like blood sacrifice?
He would like not like necessarily blood sacrifice, but people just like murdering each other in a fight is like his thing.
Is he a neutral god?
Sounds kind of evil.
For the bag with the evil chewinga in it.
Yeah, he is pure neutral.
Pure neutral. I could get behind that.
Is he like a god of violence then? Just as long as it's violent, he likes it?
It's just more fighting, like actual battles and stuff like that.
Imagine it'd be like proving yourself, right? It'd be like god of like war, strength, like athletics, and proving yourself. It's not really about good and evil. It's about being the best.
The more Nordic or Greco kind of gods that will just prove yourself in some kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
Don't have to do good deeds or bad deeds. Just fucking do something cool, bro.
People will remember.
Just lift up this rock.
Hey, let's look around for people. Maybe it's a shrine person.
No, we should close the door and see who. And we're not looking for a book as well.
Yeah, but
distracted.
That's secret. We can't tell everybody about it.
I wonder if everyone else knows about. Like, I wonder if the townspeople know that there's a dead body here, or if we're about to get framed.
Who knows?
That's a really good point.
Hello.
As everybody else is leaving the room, Sean's just sat down cross-legged and seems to be praying to this.
Ask if he's my dad. Would Ophelia know if there are any like particular cults or any other instances of this happening in the area?
I mean, you already know that there's one cult that you've stumbled across, but
The kneecap cult.
do me a history check. Sean, roll me a D100. As far as you know, no cults. You don't really know anything of this particular shrine and why it's here in any reason whatsoever.
Is he widely worshipped in this sort of area?
No, not as far as you're aware of. You've never even heard the name before, really, around these parts.
Can I investigate the room?
Yes.
I'll help you.
Sean, you get no sort of feedback from this god whatsoever as you sit there, cross-legged on the floor. You get a very cold bum, though. Not that you feel.
I'll finish up and.
Not exactly a
Finish
god
up and go
that
and chase the rest of them.
we see up here.
Yeah, nothing in here worthy of note whatsoever.
I was hoping we might find some, something else, maybe more than just a room and a shrine, but obviously not.
Yeah, I thought so. Like the leaf on Sylvanus' dick.
Yeah, like if we had turned it, would it have opened another door or something,
Oh.
You reach out, turn his knob, and a giant door to hell opens.
Oh god!
Is that not how you open doors? You turn the knob.
Yep.
Well, let's go try and find whoever keeps this place, or just move to the next house.
I guess Asak knows how he's getting back to hell when all this is over.
Yeah.
Gotta go to Sylvanus, turn his knob, and walk through hell.
I suppose we'll walk to the neighboring house. At least Grimleg will start striding off that way and just be like,
Let's go find somebody.
I mean, they're probably going to say we did it.
Well, I'm going to tell them about it. If I did it, why would I tell them about it?
I actually agree. We should probably do that quickly before anyone walks in on us.
Wait, what are we doing?
I'm going to find somebody.
Alerting people that there's a dead body here, just in case they don't know, and so they don't frame us.
You're gonna find somebody that you used to know.
Hello, good sir. I have come to talk to you about our Lord and Savior Tempest, God of Battle.
I'm gonna just knock on this door, and
a little old lady comes to the door and opens it up. She looks like she's got knitting in one hand,
Hello.
and appears to be covered in very mix-matched knitted clothing. It's like all different colours and weird shapes. Like one sleeve's longer than the other.
Oh.
Yeah, yes.
This lady knows how to have fun.
Hello, little boy. How can I help you?
Oh, I'm not a boy.
You're a girl.
I'm a man.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, little girl. What would you like? Would you like some sugar?
Yeah.
There is sniggering from behind Grimleg.
Yes, please.
Okay, one second, little girl.
Hey, thank you.
She wanders in, closing the door behind her, and then comes
I
back
just
out
turn around and I'm just like, what?
with a tiny little pot of sugar. Here you go, little girl. Tell your mother I said hello.
Oh, okay, but I got a question. Oh, that's good.
Oh, okay. You ask away. Old
What?
Auntie Ethel knows all.
Auntie Ethel, what's going on over there? Did you know there's a body in that shrine?
Yes, of course. It's the old speaker. After he got murdered by that giant hoodlum, they put his body in there for storage, so it didn't go all rotten and all that stuff.
That explains it.
Didn't want you children see it, so you've seen it. Oh no, you're doomed. Doomed.
Oh no, I'm doomed.
Asmodeus will take your soul now that you've seen a dead body. Oh,
Asmodeus?
this is terrible! Terrible!
Ah.
She slams the
Oh
door
my
and
God.
seems to disappear inside, but you can still hear the wailings of, "No! Asmodeus is going to beset our poor little town!"
Hassak's chuckling whilst he's with Grimleg, and then out of his pack, he takes some of the like ash from his pipe and puts the symbol of Asmodeus on the front of her door and walks away with a smirk on his face.
Who's Asmodeus?
Nobody that you need to concern yourself about.
I want to roll a religion.
Sure. What, to know who Asmodeus is?
Yeah. 19.
Yeah, you totally know him. He's quite a famous part of the Hells, so yeah, you totally know who Asmodeus is. Lord of the Nine Hells.
She's eyeing Hassak over. She's just like, Asmodeus? Really?
Why not? She started crying his name.
You can still hear her. It's like, no! Asmodeus will come! He will emerge from that poor child's chest!
What?
I'm beginning to think she's starting to enjoy herself in there. I'm going to leave and give her some privacy.
Let's check. I mean, unfortunately, it looks like Asmodeus is coming for me, but you know, it's fine. The Raven Queen will protect me. I have lots of faith. Let's try the next house, I suppose.
Will that sigil actually do anything? Just out of curiosity?
Fetch the flail! I need the
No, it's just... That's just ash. It's not going to do anything.
Okay.
Ash in my pipe. I just thought if she
know how
screams his name and she knows something, it'd be a good laugh later on.
I don't know. I don't understand how magic works.
No,
Just say it.
the other flail! We must murder the child soon!
Definitely requires a lot more than just some ash on the door. But the superstitious folk thinks that's all it takes.
By this point, I'm knocking on the next door. Just knock, knock.
Okay, so this time a younger lady, probably in her 20s, 30s maybe, answers the door and
Hello.
shrieks for a second at the sight of a goblin and then notices that there's other
No need
people.
to be scared. I'm a good goblin.
Oh, I've not heard of a good goblin before. What
Well, there's a couple of us. I'm trying not to steal and do things like that.
Oh, okay. Well, is that what you're doing? You're setting things right and you're going around selling things? I've not really got any money, to be honest.
No, I'm not selling anything. We're heroes. You know, you may have heard of us. I'm Grimleg. You're really tall. Anyway,
sorry, I can hear Auntie Ethel next door screaming about Asmodeus again.
Wow.
He must
As long as
really
that-
like him.
So, well, I had a question. You know the guy who really wants to be leader?
You mean you?
No.
Who do
The
you
guy
mean?
from this town. He wants to be the new speaker.
Oh,
you know who he is?
Shanda. Yes, he's going around trying to...
Oh my goodness. No! I'll have to tell her to call back. Sorry, go on.
Sorry, that's my son just playing on his Game Boy. No. Sorry.
He loves that Pokemon game.
Dem Pokemans. Sorry. Yes, Shanda, the dwarf, you mean? He's been trying to push forwards for it, which, well, most people aren't really buying, to be honest.
Oh, well, do you know where he lives? We want to go speak to him and, you know, see why he wants to do it so much.
That sounds incredibly suspicious. Why?
No, it doesn't.
Why would you want to do that?
Well, we're investigating this town because we're heroes. We slayed the giants, you know.
Thank you?
You're welcome.
Question mark? I don't really know where he lives, to be honest. I've never visited his house.
Huh. Do you know where it is, roughly?
Somewhere in town.
See, I knew that much. Do you know who would know?
Okay. No, I don't really know, to be honest. I don't get out much. Just mostly stay inside and look after the children.
Oh. How many children?
7.
Good job. I'm one of 14 myself.
You're not going to eat my children, are you?
Did you just congratulate someone for having 7 children?
Yep.
Good job surviving this far.
Enjoy your day.
That's like gives you the weirdest look. She's like, 7, and you're like, good job.
Yeah. I miss my family. Most of them are dead. Let's try the next one.
Usually a goblin wife dies after the 5th one.
It's traditional. Kill the wife after the 3rd one.
I guess whilst we're wandering between like houses, Haslak's going to go Grimleg. So it's like, what's your plans once this is all over? Imagine you're trying to get that thing out of your stomach.
Well,
what do you want to do next?
Sooner rather than later, because I think there's only so much medicine and herbs can do. Eventually, it's gonna pop out and be like, and then I'll be exploded.
That won't really be much different from yourself, then, right?
It'll be way different.
What, bigger?
Less handsome.
All right, okay, yeah, I could have maybe perhaps agree with that one, but
less clever and less sneaky. More just rampaging brute, and my body would be thrown across the snow in a big blood smear. Not pretty.
No, but what about afterwards?
Die.
If that happens, what are you going to do afterwards?
You
don't seem to have a family to go to, from what you've been saying. And
I want to be. I want to learn more about the Raven Queen.
Oh.
And I want to do her bidding, whatever that entails.
Well, I was going to offer you somewhere nice to live.
Maybe
Maybe.
you should learn about the Raven Queen.
What?
Yeah, I mean, it would give you plenty of time to learn about stuff, and you could
earn
a living once you finally decided to get that thing out of your body.
Earn a living how?
Well, you like meat, don't you?
He's okay.
Yeah, imagine about 100 of them.
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah, okay. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
I like taking care of animals.
Well, there you go. Just let me write a letter, and he can probably get you a little place of work.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
No.
I'll think about it.
I don't plan on going back home, so my family could use a hand and keep you out of trouble too.
If becoming a famous warlord doesn't work out, that's a good other alternative plan.
Yeah, you could become a meat farmer.
Meat farmer, hermit, farmer. Yeah. Anyway, hello. Is anyone here? I will find this guy's house.
Right, why are we cold calling?
What?
Why are we walking around cold calling at people's houses?
Because we don't want the guy to know that it was us who found his house. Because then he'll know.
Oh, I don't really care if he knows that we found his house and robbed him, to be fair.
Oh.
What does that say? Anyway, is there anyone in this one?
What does that say?
No one in this one.
Nah.
Let's actually look in the window.
There's a door open.
No, the door's not open. I'll try to push it.
If I see Grimleg reach for thieves' tools or some way to break the window or door open, I will be mind spiking.
Hansat goes, "Hey, Sean, I want to show you a shop over here. There's some nice things, and I'm pretty sure there's some religious artifacts. You might be able to see if any of them represent your daddy."
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Come on, let's go. And then a mind thing, he just goes to, he kind of mind and meets him. Just stay there. And walks away with Sean.
I'm going to,
just like, it's taking a long time opening the door.
And then a subtle nod at Grimleg.
It's like, I'm going to, once she's out of sight, I'm going to be like,
right, guys. This could be it. Let's get a look through the windows.
I gotta look through the windows.
Perception checks.
And I will roll an investigation check to find a random store that's selling random shit.
I don't actually remember what we're doing.
Just trying to find a dwarf's house, apparently. Grimleg, you see everything through this way, through this window.
I mean, we might run into the cauldron.
It doesn't appear to have any anything really in there that would indicate that a dwarf or a racist man lives here.
What does it indicate?
It indicates that whoever lives here has very good taste in furniture.
Oh.
We'll rob them anyway.
Look at that tub. It's got claws. You seeing this, Ophelia?
What?
Look at this house. It's like your parents' house.
Is it like my parents' house?
No, nothing like your parents' house.
It really doesn't look like my house.
Yeah. Well, next one, real quick.
I'm gonna knock on this one.
Arya just walks up and is just like, I believe this is rather fruitless. We're going to end up having to knock on all the doors here, and it is getting a little late. We either need to settle down or just figure out what to do next.
Well, okay.
You know,
Where's
that makes sense.
Let me go find. I got to do one thing before we do anything else. Then
it goes behind a bush.
I'm gonna go out into the main square and find that dwarf. I'm gonna punch him in the fucking crotch. That's what I'm gonna do.
What's he even done to you?
He was goblinist.
Goblin is not even racist. Goblinist.
Specifically goblins.
That's worse. That's worse than racism.
Permission to call people blackest and whitest.
Yeah.
I mean, I am
yellowest.
I am pretty blackest.
Yeah. Like, I'll see him, I'll find him, and then I'll stealth, and then I'll basically sneak attack his balls.
Sneak attack his balls. Are we sure this is aggressive behavior, not something else?
Oh no, I shouldn't have taken Shan away.
I will do it with the blunt end of my dagger.
Giggity.
And this is definitely the way to do it.
Some non-lethal damage.
Hey, the thing is, I'm an assassin, and he would be surprised. So,
oh, crit, non-lethal.
yeah.
Did you roll it with advantage? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely hurts.
Turns out he's Shan's daddy.
But no one's daddy anymore. So you sneak around the back of him and do a reach around with the pommel of your dagger, smashing into his testicles, and
27 non-lethal damage.
Holy
I'm
shit!
glad you said non-lethal, because this guy would have died from his testicles exploding if he had.
That's a brutality in Mortal Kombat.
Testicular.
So, and then I'll try and sneak away before anyone notices.
Well, at the time you do it, he's the only one around, so you sneak up behind him, kind of go around the side and just bash quick into his testicles. He lets out what sounds like the smallest little eep noise and collapses on the floor. And nobody seems to notice until you've ran off.
I will rob him actually. Let me just see if there's no one else around. Let's have a quick look through his pockets.
And the key to his house.
Dude is gonna stay unconscious there for like 3 weeks.
You'll never have any children again.
You find 8 silver on him.
I take it.
Take
Worth
all,
it.
take all
No
of his
house key?
silvers. No, it doesn't seem to be any house key on him.
Get
I just
homeless.
punched the homeless man. Anyway, I reconvene with everyone, and I'm like, "Well, I'm ready. Let's go."
What the shit?
Come
Okay.
on. Let's go find us a warm bed.
Oh, maybe in the next town? It's not far, I don't think.
Wait,
Weren't we going to just run through the wilderness to get to the next town?
Yeah.
That's still the plan.
Where are we going to find these items you want to show me?
Oh, it's okay. We don't need to do that anymore.
No, we were just
Well,
curious.
you said that some of that might be for my daddy.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. That's on Hassack.
Well, I mean, I tried to take you to the shop, but it's closed because it was getting late because Grimleg spent all time knocking on these doors, cold calling these old women.
Yeah.
So, I do apologise. Perhaps in the
Okay.
morning we can go and have a look.
You actually you
Yeah,
walk
that's
past
fine,
it.
huh?
You walk past a shop and a guy stood at the door. He's like, "Come in if you want any goods." Still
well,
open
I
until
guess-
late.
I mean,
This
I
one's
guess
just
this
here?
guy's open late. Let's fire in. Yeah, let's go and see what's what.
Drop in.
Yeah, I might have something good. I'm
Well,
still looking for
Might
a
also have
pearl
seen the
worth 100
children.
gold pieces,
We've got
Oh.
29 different kinds of mead and a little bit of bread.
29. Holy shit.
Do you have any items that would show me who my goddaddy is?
No, I'm very sorry. What? Your goddaddy? Is that not the person that was...
She's talking about her godfather.
Yes, that one.
Yeah,
Why-
don't worry about it.
I don't know how you would figure out how your
They're just really
godfather is
close.
if you don't already know.
Complicated situation.
Well,
Just
do
you
you guys
stop
be my
crying.
new friend?
I thought
Do you have?
Sorry, the shop's
Did you
now
say
closed.
27?
This is kind of
27
weird.
different types of meat?
Bye.
I'll buy a tankard of every single one.
Oh,
Hang
okay.
on. Have you heard of any cauldrons passing by? I'll phrase it exactly like that.
Oh yeah, have you seen a giant flying snake carrying a cauldron?
No, the snake was normal sized.
I believe you need some help. Please leave
Have
my
you
shop.
seen what's inside this guy's book?
Help me! Somebody help me! I've attracted weirdos into my shop by accident.
As that closes the door, we can't hear him. We can hear him. We're your weirdos now.
What are you going to do to me? Please, please.
Me. Get him.
Oh no! This is
Just
exactly
wanted
what
to
I
buy some
dreamed
meat for
about
my
a couple
friends.
weeks ago. I'll remove my trousers right now. You can take me anywhere you want. Oh no!
Hazak opens the door and goes, "Guys, get out! This one's a weirdo. Move, move."
I immediately leap through the
No,
door.
but I think he's asking me on a date. He said we can go
The
anywhere.
doorway, not the door.
Oh, Sean! Can't you see? He's not the guy for you.
He's really friendly. I don't need your trousers though, sir. The cold doesn't really bother me anyway.
Oh. Now I just feel sad that you mentioned that song that people always mention around here.
Sean, can't you see? You're just not the girl for he. You know, it might be wrong, but he's in love with Sean's daddy.
And Axpeak is ready.
Wait, are we not staying the night?
Grimleg's just sat on one of the axe beaks, just like revving a feather.
The Grimleg, we can
He's
stay here.
wrapping
This,
up
this
feather.
kind man said that he'll put us up for the night.
Oh, really?
Said we
No.
can take him anywhere. So
No,
maybe
please.
he's got rooms upstairs that he wants to take
Please
us.
leave my shop.
He was ready to take his trousers off already when he slept in.
Yes, you can.
I don't know. It
You can.
seems kind of weird.
Oh, were you getting ready for bed? I'm so sorry. Yes, we'll leave.
Okay, come on, guys. To the next village. How far is it? Which way is north? Oh, it's this one.
Time to go to Dugan's Hole.
I think I
Oh,
might like the sound of this place.
Dugan's Hole.
Oh,
Sounds like it might be a dive.
Shall we have a quick smoke if we're setting off? And then
Yeah, we'll break there. I need to tiddle anyway, so
okay.
we shall.
Yeah, so far
reconvene.
the chaos level is about as expected.
From any good D&D party, yes.
I've been oscillating between thinking we're being too stupid and weird, and thinking this shit is hilarious for like half the session.
I thought you were going to say about your ass again, and yeah, okay.
No.
Oscillating ass. Okay.
What if, like, I imagine the drawing in his book is like a flip book, so you flip it and the ass jingles.
I 100% have seen something like that with an Among Us character. Hang on.
Well, we're definitely going for a break on that one.
Yes, of stalemates.
Hang on.
No, you've won by like my. Yeah, I think you've won that somehow.
I mean, I think so too.
I do think it forces you to cover up.
Don't worry, we've got this live on stream.
Surely
It
that
does.
counts.
It does force you to cover up all four, apparently. But
Yeah.
in the other, whatever other set of rules that we played with, when it was just the king and he was covered on three sides with the end of the board on another, it did give you the win.
So since the black can't kill the king, that means white wins.
Until the clock will run down in 25
The clock will run down, actually.
47
In 25 minutes.
And that's what
in
we're
25
gonna...
minutes, I will win.
And that's what we're going to do. We're just going to watch this tick down for the next 25 minutes.
Now, Grimleg will ride his steed.
Okay, now that I have beaten the allegations, we can continue to play normally.
Okay, so you've all set out into the wild. No, you're actually just riding down a nice pathway towards what the people would know that live in Icewind Dale is like the shittiest place to go in all of Icewind. Dugan's Hole.
Oh. It's do I smell the rotting on the wind? Does it smell like home?
Not quite.
Yeah. Well, let's get closer.
It doesn't smell that bad.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, how many days did it take us to get to Dugan's Hole?
It'll only take a couple of hours to get there.
Hours. The axe.
Yeah, keep your wits about you.
Don't
Might
spare
get
the
dark.
axe beaks.
Every time I try and whip mine, he tries to take my hand off.
Nice.
Is it nice?
Yeah, I think he's I think he's starting to like me.
Oh.
Does this do anything?
Oh,
That's just
it did
a blank.
I
box.
see a blank square.
did a box.
All right,
Yes,
well,
just a black box.
Just a black box. So yeah, that's not going to work. When you do approach,
does Garzula not have an axe beak?
No, she's on the
No.
sled.
Oh,
Yeah, we got the axe beaks before we got Garzula.
We got the axe beaks before we got Garzula.
I want to ride Garzula.
Whoa.
So that's the
What?
late night stream. We're not.
I'm not some kind of donkey. You cannot be
Yeah, but
talking about
but
me
you're-
like that,
Oh, okay. Well,
or I'll throw you again.
no,
I
that
think you
was
should throw him again just for suggesting it.
I could have died. Oh,
Guys,
why
why are there
Could have
wolves?
been the operative word there. I'll make sure to succeed next time.
You
You
donkey.
make sure to-
Why does this not work? It's like the tokens are fine, but the actual images are not. Weird. Anyway, as you're approaching the town, not too far off from the town itself, these two massive wolves approach.
Oh, beautiful wolves. Are they?
Are they eyeing up the axe beaks?
No, they don't seem interested in the axe beaks actually.
Okay.
Are they just kind of standing, keeping their distance, and like watching?
Oh, managed to vote.
They look to be approaching quite steadily, but not in like a. They've got their backs kind of up, kind of stalking way. They seem to be actively making themselves visible.
Oh! You know, we did this tactic all the time. It's called the bait and stab.
Bombay.
I want to look around and see if there are any other wolves sneaking up on us, because that's actually a very good point.
Do me a perception check.
I did one as well.
20.
That's actually sleep.
Dirty 20. But Meep's awake.
Clean 16.
Meep gets advantage on his roll.
Grimleg and Fidvan, you spot no other wolves nearby. Just these two very large wolves. And when I say large wolves, they're like dire wolf kind of size.
Oh shit.
Oops, I meant advantage. But
they're really
cool.
cool.
The same.
I'm gonna call out to them in Elvish.
In Wolvish.
So might it be a 16 rather than a 9, because I accidentally clicked disadvantage rather than advantage.
Okay, so similar to what I think you got.
Yeah.
Do they look like they're natural wolves, or do they look like mutated? Do they look more like wargs, or do they look like?
No, they look like proper big wolves.
Yeah, I'm gonna shout out at them in Sylvan and then Elvish, and be like, "Why are you stalking us?"
No understand strange language, but we come to talk.
Did that wolf just fucking speak?
Yes.
Did he just speak in my mind?
This wolf did just speak. It's like
In
that.
common?
Scribbling notes.
It's like that scene from Princess Mononoke whenever the wolves talk and their mouths just open, just like very statically, but words come out. Anybody see that film?
Yeah, I love that film.
I have. Yeah.
Great film.
So they're speaking common, though.
Yep.
My biology teacher put it on for us once.
But why are you stalking us? Is what I was asking.
No stalking. We would have eaten you if stalking.
You would have tried.
How do you speak? Can I come closer?
Yes, you can come closer. My name.
I immediately hop off my axe beak and start walking over there.
My name Corin, and this is Cannon.
Corin and Cannon.
Can you tell me how you spell those?
We are not smart enough to spell.
Okay, can you say them again then? Corin and Cannon?
Coran and Cannon.
Coran.
In your mind's eye, they appear to be spelled this way.
Ah. So not like run in the plural of the third person in Spanish.
No, I have to make sure. Are you friends with giants?
Why ask that?
Well, you tell us our answer and we can tell you further.
No, we just out doing things. I am hurt. I need help. And you can tell that the front one is kind of like limping on one leg. He keeps holding up the paw.
Is this a trick? Are you gonna chomp my head if I get closer?
I'm already in chomping range.
We no friend of giants. Giants do this to me. He big and mean and name Garagai. He kidnap people and he eat them and he mean to wolves.
Did his shield look like that? I just point at Arya's shield.
No wood thing. He just big, very big.
I keep telling you guys that long shanks are bad news.
We help you free the prisoners if you follow.
Well, don't you want your foot seen too? I can help with that. Just don't eat me.
I do not mean to offend you and your abilities, but I do believe Shan would be much more qualified for this.
I mean,
Or Arya.
That magic is fine too, but I cannot have two things.
Also, I want to analyze this wolf. Do they look these wolves, I guess? Do they look any different to normal wolves? Is there anything you can pick up on?
Do me a
other than they can talk.
Other than they can talk, yeah.
Do me a perception check.
Ooh, I will join you.
Can I argue that because I am looking for details and stuff, I could be using investigation?
If you want to get that close to the wolf and be like,
oh, I have no sense of self-preservation. It's literally my flaw.
You literally like duck down and look under its belly and everything.
Yeah, it's literally my flaw that my mind just goes to this.
It's like you're actually checking a car to see if it's okay to drive.
Oh, can you place Garzula's token on the map?
Garzula.
Yes. Thank you.
She's in creatures somewhere.
Oh.
I don't know why.
And I'm the bad guy for calling her a creature.
Well, yeah, for some reason Garzula's in the creatures part, and I don't know why. And it won't let me take her out of it either.
What the fuck?
Sorry,
I got a 28.
There was so many things going on. Perception check from Grimleg. What was your perception check for? Or was that one from previous?
Same thing. To see if they're normal wolves.
Despite the whole talking part, they are completely normal. You know, this particular breed of wolf is a winter wolf. Slightly bigger, shaggier fur to keep them warm in the cold weather. But yeah, besides that and the talking part, normal fucking wolves.
Grimleg has heard of you. Winter wolves, much better than wargs. You want to be my friend?
Sorry, I just checked the details on their character sheet, and apparently one of their languages is Winter Wolf.
Yeah, they have a language. Yeah.
So when Andres was saying, "Oh, you're going to talk to them in Wolfish," it is an actual thing.
Oh yeah.
Can I religion the wolves' names? Sure.
Yeah, Grimleg has much respect for winter wolves. The best wolves that goblins have ever heard of.
How did you learn to speak?
I'm just trying to recall, like, if there's any text or anything mentioning to holy wolves.
Holy wolves.
Holy ice wolves.
1 second. So on the speaking part, they mentioned that a kind druid did some magic on them, and it made them smart enough to speak and communicate.
Wow! And
I would.
You pass that on to your cubs, and then they speak.
I would quite like to meet this kind druid. That would be an incredibly useful skill.
So
you don't think it's kind of cruel that the druid awakened 2 wolves and didn't even teach them how to read?
I mean, that's far too much effort.
I mean,
well, let's just give them awareness and miserable of life and aware of how time and all the things that everybody else did, you know?
I mean, did he need them to read for whatever purpose he used them for?
It seems like a waste.
What do they need to read for?
What do
yeah.
they need to be like fully conscious on the level of humans?
Ah, well, it makes them much more useful.
Sean,
Sure.
I'm speaking from experience here.
Sean, the names of the wolves don't mean anything to you in religious sense.
Cool. Just seeing if they're like kept pets by some nature god or something.
Yeah, it turns out they're actually Oral's pet wolves. And they're just no, as far as you know, no religious connections to the names or the actual wolves themselves. But yeah,
Just trying to find reasons for the party not to kill them.
Yeah, Grimleg.
Because
if they were Oral's pet
I fear
wolves, that would be a reason to kill them.
Yeah.
So Corin carries on with, "Come, you must help the trapped people. We must go and save them."
Can I ask a favor?
You wish to ride me? Sorry,
Yes!
just to quote Ian McKellen from that really shitty film. Is that what you're actually asking?
Yeah.
Do me a
Maybe heal him before you ride him.
Gets absorbed by a wolf.
What did you want me to...
A persuasion check.
I've never wanted something so much.
Giggity.
I feel like you say that every session.
No.
I think you have inspiration there, don't you?
Wait.
This is one thing. I will use it on this. Fuck. I mean, it's a little better.
No, I am hurt. I cannot have Ryder.
Oh, I can heal you. I can bandage.
Oh.
Unless, Sean, you want to
help him out?
Yeah, does he actually look hurt? Or is he...
Like the way...
Can I do an insight on him?
The way he's walking, it makes it look like it's hurt. But yeah, go on, do an insight check if you want.
Like, I just want to see, like, if he's telling the truth, like, if he's hurt, or if he just doesn't want to ride it. And Daddy can help me.
Daddy can help me.
Oh.
Holy shit.
15.
Double daddy.
Double daddy, please.
That's like 2 daddies. Give me guidance.
Hey,
Double daddy.
it's a god, so it could be a double daddy.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Sean, thanks to Daddy's realization, you notice that this specific wolf, Corin, has weirdly switched paws to say the other one's now hurt. And does appear to be, in fact, lying. There's no like marks or anything on the wolf to say that it's injured at all.
Oh, I would like to quotation heal him. And Corin, I have a really powerful magical healing. And I am going to use prestidigitation to mark his foot that he's now saying is sore with my holy symbol. And it's also going to smell of roses for now. And I'd also like to use the light just to make like put lights on. And
so you do this really like exaggerated casting of a mix of cantrips. Do me a deception check. Daddy?
it's not.
Is this to see if she tricks the wolf
Oh,
or Grimleg or both? Oh my goodness.
I think we're all tricked.
All of the above. Yeah, the rest of you are like, oh, damn, that is some incredible magic to heal that wolf. But yeah, so the wolf kind of like looks at its leg and goes, oh, much better now, and like puts it down and starts like actually walking on it. Yes.
Wait a minute.
Corin is healed now. Come, little green man. Ride
Yes.
me. Ride me.
Yes.
That needs to be a soundbite. Someone please clip him saying "ride me."
Please, little green man, ride me far into the night.
To the horizon.
You know what? I'm not going to say anything. If we lose him, we lose him.
Grimleg
Yes,
might die here.
come into my home.
Grimleg might die.
Don't forget
I'm
my
just going to take off after that.
Yeah, this is great.
What the
This is
fuck's going
exactly
on?
how I wanted this to go. We are riding off into the sunset on winter wolves, and Grimleg is.
I mean,
gonna
they
eat-
mentioned that they were gonna show us hostages or
Some
something
trap
like that.
people?
Prisoners.
Yeah, some trap people that needed to be saved.
Basically, they're taking you to this giant who's taken some people hostage.
They
Yeah.
are friends with
I'm gonna be pestering them the whole way to tell me where this druid is.
Druid's gone now, back to towns somewhere. They travel round, and there are other creatures that now have ability to speak.
That's good. We were going to town too.
Cannon heard of a sea beast that speaks over somewhere in the lakes, and that there is giant moose that speak.
Do you think you could make my goat speak?
I
Did you take the
make my
goat?
Twinga speak.
I could.
I've
make
had this
it-
goat with me the whole time.
I could make it scream.
No, you leave Song alone.
Oh, can we say that we delivered the other goats back to the townsfolk? By the way, I hope we didn't just leave them in the cave.
Oh.
No, Hazak has them all on a lead behind his hat.
Yeah,
Uh,
we're just like traveling shepherds.
You have one goat, and the rest of them were left
Yeah,
behind. The town was very happy to be gifted all of a sudden like a load of sheep and goats from nowhere. So yeah.
Nice.
Yes. Follow us, and little man ride me.
Yes.
Wait, I don't think I have the bison soundbite. Damn it!
I'm sorry, I can't not say that every time I hear his name.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
What was the bison? Oh, yes!
Yeah, that one. Yes.
We're gonna kill another giant, folks. Hell yeah.
So, you take off, and actually, someone flip me a coin.
I can't. I got a count on me. Damn it.
Flip me a coin in the game.
Oh no, that's
Well,
both.
take whichever coin you want.
What? I got a 1 and a 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's not what I wanted.
All right. Let's name a coin flipper. Who is flipping the coin?
Nat.
Wait,
Sounds
what?
like an
what-
insult. Let's name a coin flipper.
What's the command?
I have no idea.
Slash
/RD2.
One,
Yeah, slash R1D2.
1D.
Space 1D2.
Yeah.
No, that says it's not /RD2. Is it R/?
You can do slash
no, sorry.
Space.
1D2.
R space. 1D2.
That was way too many people speaking at once.
No.
Oh no, there's a full stop.
Oh.
Yeah, there's.
Yeah, that's how you
Yeah,
do
with
it, but without the full stop.
Like that, but without the full stop.
Oh, it's going. Okay,
It's a what?
thank you, Nat. Oh no, that was a hassack. Anyway,
Oh, shit.
moving
Yeah,
swiftly
no,
on.
I fucked it up.
I got annoyed.
R1D2 is also here. R2's little brother. So, stop.
There we go.
Okay, we've got enough 1s now and 2s. Stop flipping coins.
No,
Fuck.
never.
No.
Fuck me. Coin flippers.
No.
You bunch of dirty coin flippers. Anyway, just because of that.
Oh
God. Oh no.
So a blizzard begins.
Oh no.
I'm not even joking. There is an actual blizzard.
It's a storm of Blizzard Activision workers.
Yes.
Out of character, I might die.
A load of men who are incredibly sexist come charging at you.
They're gonna steal our breast milk.
Yep, they'll steal your breast milk, drink it straight from the fridge. So, I would like survival checks from each and every person.
I'm so glad to not be Eldane.
You've got to use Eldane's stats for this one, Andres.
No!
Oh, what is this with my ones? Grimleg is just fucking.
Oh shit! I thought that was my one, man.
So we don't
How
need,
many ones
we don't need
am I
anybody
gonna
to
roll?
donate any bits at this point. We just need you to roll.
Yeah, my rolls. I've rolled like 3 or 4 ones today.
So it seems kind of ironic that the one person that's riding on the wolf is the one that gets caught up in this snowstorm.
Maybe it's on purpose.
Did I get one?
Maybe the wolves ran into the snowstorm.
Got Grimleg, I've got Ophelia, got Fidvan, got Sean.
It's meant to be me, innit?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Gazula!
Rock woman.
Rock woman.
Roll 1d2 with it.
La mujer de roca.
No more D2s!
Yes, roll a D2, please. Roll a D2.
I don't know what's going on. I'm confused. There's so much going on.
There's
I'm
a
survival
sorry.
check.
Oh, survival check. Right,
There's a
cool.
blizzard and you're making a survival check.
I was just, I got overwhelmed by the D2s that
Oh
I
yeah, we didn't
assumed
get
they
one
had
from
switched off
Hasek
and
either. Where's...
stuff. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Has it done it? Oh no.
Oh.
I
Oh
rolled a
no.
6. I died. Oh,
Sorry, because you're on the sled.
You are in the sled, actually. Can you get lost?
She can. Don't you worry.
Fall
I
off the
can
sled.
Yes, exactly. That happens. So as you're going along, Grimleg, you're riding this wolf, and it's the best day of your life. You sit up and open up your arms. Falcor! And unfortunately, as you do that, the wolf jumps over a hill, and you fall straight backwards. And with the incredible snowstorm going off, sorry, my raven's hat fell off.
Wait, I need a tech save. Give me a tech save. I got this. No.
So you disappear into a snow mound, whilst the rest of the party kind of like charges on. The same thing kind of happens to Garzula. She can't really see the rest of the party, even though she's riding on the sled behind everybody else. They just sort of disappear into the snow, and they seem to go over.
The sled, like...
Yeah, Grimleg, you get an incredible headache all of a sudden as a sled smashes into your head. Which sends Garzula flying off. And both of you just looking around, you can't see anything. It's just pure snow. The rest of the party, you can kind of like sort of see each other within the snow, all charging along, chasing after these wolves. But yeah, Garzula, Grimleg, there's nobody around. You're stuck in the middle of nowhere.
I was ready
to
to
screen
roll.
people again together,
I got
abandoned in the snow.
Yeah, at least I can trust you.
Oh no!
What do you mean? No. Come on, we gotta find the others.
Right, yeah, you can climb onto my shoulders, and we shall. I'll try and get us through this blizzard.
Sort of begrudgingly, sort of grumbling, he climbs up your back and he's like, "It's not as good as Wolf."
Well, one thing is, Grimleg, if you tried to walk in this, you wouldn't be able to see anyway because you would like be fully buried in the snow. At least with Garzula, you're
taller, like...
yeah. So she actually sticks out of the snow. It's that thick here. But
Can we help? Like, can we look for them? Do we notice them
even at this
disappearing into the blizzard?
point, because like one was on the wolf that was leading, and the other was on the sled that was right at the back. Nobody can really tell if they're gone or not.
Oof.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
well, good luck, guys.
Okay, you try and navigate. I'll use perception and try and find them.
Tell me why we're chasing after them again.
I will use perception.
They're speaking wolves. I need to know more about them.
They said something about a giant taking prisoners. I'm not there.
I know, but that's Fidvan's personal motivation for this.
They had a giant was taking people prisoner and fighting the wolves and stuff.
That wasn't
No,
meant to be Arya.
But also,
why are
the
we-
wolf wasn't actually hurt. I don't know what was up with lying about that.
Exactly. It's a lying piece of shit. Why are we doing?
Well, the
It
only
was a
person
whole-
that actually knows that is Sharp.
Yeah, because she did such a great job at fooling everyone into thinking she did heal him.
By the way, both of you that have fallen off and are behind everybody else notice a strange figure sort of silhouetted by the snow in the distance. The only thing you can see.
Is it ahead in the direction of the group, or is it
It's
in a different direction?
It seems to be off to one of the other sides. Like, you can tell where the group's gone because they're leaving tracks.
Okay.
Which are
Guys,
going to be
guys,
quickly filled up by snow, though.
Follow the tracks, quick!
Yeah.
If anything, I think that figure is gonna be, the snow queen thing. We don't want to see her. She's
Yeah, we
bad.
don't want to meet her too soon, do we?
No.
No.
Definitely not now. She's quite scary.
Yeah, last time she showed up, she said we would fucking die. Also, I'm not
Can
there.
I ask, is that figure within range of Hunter's Mark?
How far's Hunter's Mark? Is it 60 foot or is it further?
I think it might be 90. I might be wrong.
For some reason, it's not written on here. Oh, 90 feet.
Oh, yeah, it would be. It's about 70-ish foot away from me.
Can I see if Hunter? Can I cast Hunter's Mark on him? Oh, maybe I'd be better off casting Hunter's Mark on our group.
Oh yeah, that would be
would have been useful.
Which would be better? I kind of want to know who that is.
I mean, you can't see the rest of the group, but weirdly enough, this figure seems to...
I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on that person, but go in the opposite direction, following our group.
Okay. So you kind of turn around and, like, point a finger and be like...
How long does it last for?
an hour?
It's going to say
level
it
one?
lasts a while.
Oh, up to 8 hours. So that's
Oh.
it's the 3rd or 4th level spell slot.
Oh yeah. Wait. Oh, I think it's an hour level 1, right? If you're casting at level 1?
Yeah, I'd be casting at level 1.
Okay. Grimleg will keep an eye out for tracks, and I will point them out to you.
Right.
So for the rest of the party, following the wolves, you pull up to this place, and it suddenly kind of appears out of the blizzard. It's almost like it's sort of protecting you from the blizzard itself as it's coming across. But jutting up out of the vast tundra is a towering edifice built entirely of ice. The dome structure is easily 3 times the height and width of any building found in 10 towns.
Holy shit. I look at Ophelia and then I'm like, you know what this is?
Do I know what this is?
Superman's house.
It's Superman's house. Yes. No, it doesn't look anything like Superman's house. This isn't like all ice shardy. It looks more like this.
Oh, this is where Shan's daddy lives. That's why the cold never bothered her. Anyway.
Yes, definitely that too. But anyway, do me Daddy's house. No, not this episode. Spoiler alert, that comes later. Anyway, so it's a big dome, kind of like a giant igloo, really. But do me a nature check.
Nature
is the closest thing I can think of.
Okay.
It's not really natural. It's not like a naturally forming thing, but just to see what kind of build. It is pretty big. The wolves are like sniffing around, sniffing the air and stuff. And this is probably where, now that you can see everybody, you realise Grimleg and Garzula are missing.
That's a 10.
You probably would know this as well. It's a bit easier for you. So this appears to be a frost giant's house.
Holy.
Muscly
Why have
girls
they
and the
both?
double daddies.
Why have they both
That's
called
our
Frost
title
Giant?
right there.
That's our group name.
That is the group name.
Muscly girls and
Muscly
the
girls and the double daddies. We're so fucking woke, guys.
Leave it up to interpretation to who the daddies are.
Exactly. The daddies could be the muscly girls. Who knows? Anyway, so the wolves kind of like sniffing
we
the
don't have a
air,
lot of muscly girls.
turn
There
around.
would be enough space.
Garagai is not here. You can go in and save the people. We will watch for him, and if he comes, we will warn you. He will not suspect anything if we wait outside.
Okay,
Huh? Insight check that
let's
shit.
go, guys.
Yes. Inside.
Nah, bro.
That seems highly sus.
Yeah, these wolves seem trustworthy. Let's go in.
Yeah. Trustworthy wolves.
I guess it kind of makes sense.
Fuck it, yeah, that makes sense.
What? 4, and 4. Amazing.
All with
Brilliant.
different modifiers too.
I'm not even going to do an inside check because Sean wants to go in.
She just wants to go in.
Alright, let's go.
Sean knows.
That we have a plan now. Also, should we maybe wait for our friends or?
No. They'll come back eventually. I mean, Garzula's some like top-notch ranger, is she not? So,
Yeah, I'm
that's
sure
true.
they'll either find us or meet us back at Bryn Shander.
Yeah. She ain't gonna get lost.
Those wolves are evil. We're gonna.
Grimleg's one of the best trackers in Icewind Dale. He'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, she doesn't make a business for no reason, does she? Living here and helping people out. So that's why we hired her after all.
I'm convinced. Let's go.
True. So, flipping back to the other guys, just to kind of like end it on my usual sort of cliffhanger style. As the rest of the party are heading into the building, this giant ice house, Garzula and Grimleg, well, Garzula specifically, you, after putting the hunter's mark on this strange figure in the distance, realise, sort of like in the back of your mind, that it's tracking it, this spell, that the figure is getting steadily closer to you. It seems to just be gliding through the snow at a faster pace than you can go. Sort of having to wade through it, Gandalf style, like cutting through it. The halflings will not survive much longer in this weather.
What on earth are you talking about?
I love how prevalent.
I think you'll find Garzula's a half orc, not a halfling.
Well,
I think you find Hassak rode higher than Garzula.
Hassak is the halfling in the party, and he's probably going to die now. But yeah, so this strange figure that may or may not resemble something you've. They're taking the halflings to Isengard. Odd. The hobbits.
You have to get through my 31 hit points first.
Ooh. But yeah.
Damn straight.
Grimleg, you can probably clearly see it as well.
How do we have the same amount of hit points?
Getting
Exactly. Questions.
He's got more than. If it is within range, I'm gonna take a pot shot at it.
It's probably about 60 foot away now.
You
You will be at disadvantage due to the blizzard.
What's the range on a short bow?
Short bow. I think it is about 60 foot.
Eh.
I mean,
So
if it's been getting closer.
Still disadvantage though, is it?
Yeah,
With
because of the blizzard, because it's not great. Short bow.
It can see us anyway.
Twang.
Oof.
9.
Yeah, your arrow just like whistles off into the distance. You don't even see it after a few feet. It just disappears with the rest of the snow.
Another shot. Shit. Uh-oh.
And that's where we end today's session.
Ah! It's
Just
coming for us.
a giant snow shark just comes out of the ground and just swallows you whole.
We turn around and Ophelia is just filled with arrows from Grimleg.
Like, who was doing this?
What frost giant?
So there you go, guys.
So half of the party is getting killed in the blizzard. The other half is walking into a trap.
How do you know it's a trap? You've got no reason to not suspect these good boys.
That's so true. They've been nothing but lovely. Yep. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Also, I just want to raise the fact
Fighter
that
has the same hit points as the wizard.
Yeah, what the fuck?
What did
Did you get tough?
What did Andy
No.
say?
Nah,
do
bro.
you just have lots
I
of
just wanted to raise the fact that DM was like, "Are you sure you don't want to have a long rest?" And I was like, "Yeah, long rest sounds great. I will pay for everyone's tavern."
This is true. I regret
Oh.
my actions.
Because I think I'm walking in here with like 1 spell slot left.
2 spell slots here.
I might have been slightly distracted.
I've used mine, but it might come in handy because I feel like I've hunter's marked the right person. So.
I think,
Oh no!
I think you can also, if we run into anything, I think you can switch it.
No, I think that's actually thingy, isn't it? The hex, the
No.
hex thing that does that.
I don't think.
No, Hunter's Mark can be changed. as
Yeah,
an action.
Hunter's Mark you can change.
If the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn of yours to mark a new creature.
If
it
the
has to drop
target
to
drops
0.
to 0 hit points, so yeah, they have to die
okay.
for you to swap that.
Or unconscious.
Yeah, Hexblade lets you just do it.
There you go. So
Fun time.
wait, we've got the wrong armor on the screen this entire time. Why didn't anybody tell me?
Wait, what?
You've also got the wrong Shan on the screen.
Oh yeah.
Just delete her altogether.
Wait, we have a Shan update too?
No, I haven't done that yet.
Yeah, what do you mean the wrong Shan?
I was like, huh? Where's
Yeah,
Where's our upgraded
throwing a bit of shade out there.
Dadified.
Can I please have 2 godly double daddies in the background?
Can you do like a flippable token? So that like
Yeah, so it's like on the other side, it's
Yeah.
just double daddy.
double daddy.
You get a daddy. You get a daddy. So on the Sean shirt that we're totally going to get made, it's going to have her quotas, double daddy, please.
Double daddy, please.
I will wear that to my wedding.
I will wear that shit. Please make that crap. I will wear that day any day.
Double daddy, please.
But for now,
Yeah.
have this gorgeous Arya art.
Turned out all right. I like the horns, eh?
Hell yeah.
The gradient of the blue as it goes up is really nice.
Yeah. Worked out better than I thought.
It's just the icicle earrings as well. I just love them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
Actually,
I thought they were might have been Chardolin, like the Chardolin crystals. And she's actually evil.
Yeah.
Oh.
You figured it out. That was the plan the entire time.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd have to be black for that, though. We've been over this. We're blackest here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Only the
okay.
black one's evil. Like, if it's any other color, it's.
No,
it's
that's just
fine.
racist.
You know, next game, I'm just gonna, make a fully black armored black guy, and he's gonna be the best person you've ever met.
the most lawful good possible.
It's gonna be a lawful good paladin of
Shit.
something order. There we go.
The only